Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name is Ross, and I was always told I had a voice for radio, so today I am giving you a little preview of the upcoming Japanese Pokemon trading card game set. Now, I don't always give you little previews of Japanese sets when they're coming out, but this one is looking exceptionally important. The packs look like this, and the sets are called the Awoken Hero, clearly referring to Silvally, and the Trans-Dimensional Beast, clearly referring to Guzzlord. Now this is releasing in Japan on September the 15th, but this will be our November set, so it will be coming out in the first week of November. Remember that Burning Shadows will be coming out before then, in the first week of August. And why is this set so important and so exciting and so worthy of a preview video? Because it's introducing the Ultra Beasts into the Pokemon trading card game. Now, we got Silvally on one pack, who is not technically an Ultra Beast, but it's all around that kind of thing. And let's face it, we had Necrozma in, or we're gonna get Necrozma in Burning Shadows. We need to get Silvally as well. It's only fair, ladies and gentlemen, and this makes a lot of sense. In Sun and Moon 1, just called Sun and Moon, we introduced some of the more popular Pokemon, like the first partner Pokemon, Decidueye and Incineroar and Primarina, as well as things like Kamala and Beware and so on. In Sun and Moon 2, Guardians Rising, as it was called over here, which is our most current set at the moment, this introduced the Guardians or Tapus, which is your Tapu Lele, Tapu Koko and Tapu Bulu, although Tapu Fini is not actually coming out until Burning Shadows. In Sun and Moon 3, which is going to be our Burning Shadows set, we're not doing any huge new types of Pokemon being introduced, but that makes sense. We're not going to go through them all too quickly. We're getting Necrozma, that will be enough. Sun and Moon 4, and I'd been predicting this amongst some of my friends. I thought Sun and Moon 4 would be when we got the Ultra Beast, and that makes a lot of sense, and that is exactly what's been happening. So, I suppose we should probably meet the Ultra Beasts, many of whom have seen quite a bit of play in the Pokemon video game this season. We've got Nihilego, the Parasite Pokemon, who is Rock and Poison type, and is the one you meet nice and early on in the game. He is in fact the only Rock Poison type. I say he, they are all genderless, and Nihilego has very high special attack and special defense, so look for some moves that do lots of damage. Buzzwole is the swollen Pokemon. He is bug fighting and has very high attack and very high defense. Maybe we'll be seeing some high HP. Who knows? Pheromosa is the Lasone Pokemon. I might be pronouncing that incorrectly. Bug fighting and has very high speed of 151. So expect to see a free retreat and expect to see some low energy attacks here. And Pheromosa actually benefits from very high attack and special attack here as well. So maybe there'll be some slightly higher attack cost moves that do an awful lot of damage. Xurkitree is the glowing Pokemon, but let's face it, he's really the Christmas tree Pokemon. I keep saying he, they are all genderless. Has crazy high special attack in the video games, so let's see some attacks which probably take a lot of lightning energy, but do a lot of damage. Celesteela is the launch Pokemon, which is ironic given that in the video game, Celesteela sits there doing nothing most of the time. Steel flying type, and has pretty good stats with everything but speed. It is incredibly heavy, so expect Celesteela to have a very high retreat cost. Kartana is the amazingly named Drawn Sword Pokemon. Steel flying type, and it's just got really, really high attack as well as very nice speed as well. And finally, Guzzlord is not the most playable one in the video game, but really is the poster child for the Ultra Beast. He is the Junkivore Pokemon and has a fairly ridiculous HP of 223, so I think it's fair to assume that we will be getting a very high retreat cost on Guzzlord. Now, in the same way that we didn't get all four of the Guardians in Guardians Rising, it is very likely that we won't be getting all 7 of the Ultra Beasts in our Sun and Moon 4 set, which is currently unnamed in the UK, but we will be getting Guzzlord and we will be getting some of the others. The other thing, of course, that we will be getting, at least I hope so, is a new Beware. We got this Beware in Sun and Moon. We got this Beware in Sun and Moon 2 Gardening Rises. We are getting this Beware in Sun and Moon 3 Burning Shadows. So if we didn't get a Beware in Sun and Moon 4, well, that would just make me a little bit sad. Now, you know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. There is a comment section. Tell me what you want to see released in Sun and Moon 4. Tell me which of the Ultra Beasts is your favourite. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and follow me on Twitter @TheWassy. The most important thing always is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.